Hey, what's up, y'all? So today I want to discuss the unsexy topic of being disciplined. So right now there's a lot of y'all who understand the concept of being disciplined. Some of y'all don't. And I just want to kind of lay out some fundamentals with it and what you're supposed to get from being disciplined, because I don't think you understand how much discipline teaches you for the next thing that you're supposed to do. So, tell you a little story. Like when I was a kid, whenever I heard the word discipline or being disciplined, I immediately thought about getting punished by my mom or my dad. There were too many times where I made a mistake, or my brother, my sister made a mistake, and we heard the word discipline, and we just all kind of just shuddered because we knew what was going to happen. More often than not, we were going to get spanked, and it was like the worst thing for either one of us, or it was just terrible. But what it was doing, especially the way my parents did it, it was showing a form of love. And what I mean by that is that they would spank us, and then shortly thereafter, they would come into the room and tell us exactly why they did it, and it was corrective action. Most of us nowadays, we don't understand that concept, and we start immediately talking negative, or we start getting our chest all swelled up, or we say they don't have the right to do this or whatever, and then we're not allowing the lesson that the discipline is supposed to teach us anything. So we're so now to a point to where discipline doesn't even matter, because we're not allowing the message to be communicated to us correctly, and we're not understanding that the person who's giving it to us is love. Everybody needs a form of discipline. If you're a kid, your parents need to discipline you. If you're a friend, sometimes your friends discipline you. If you're at a job and you're an employee, sometimes your boss needs to discipline you. If you don't have anybody above you, God probably needs to discipline you. So every level, there has to be some form of discipline in order for you to grow. So what I want to do is just kind of have you follow me along this path. So this is you, all right? You're starting here. And what happens is that you go along thinking about the things that you know and the things that you are completely, this is your path. And then all of a sudden, something happens to where you run into a wall. You don't understand. This is that wall, your discipline. As the discipline happens, it gives you the corrective action you need in order to make that correct turn. And a lot of times, again, this is done in a form that's a huge, like, smack in your face kind of thing. But what it's doing is trying to get your attention so you can make the corrective action. And then once you make the corrective action, then you can make, hey, instead of me going down that path again and potentially running into this wall here, you know now, instead of going here, you got to make a turn. And what it does is it continues to allow you the growth that's supposed to happen. Without discipline, there will be no growth. All right, so I want you to understand that, like, that goes hand in hand. And a lot of times, again, we get so stubborn and hard-headed, we need to have somebody, whether it's your parent, whether it's your boss, whether it's coworker, or again, God, to tell us, hey, we're going in the wrong direction, turn around, or make this adjustment. We learned that lesson, discipline can happen. And then you continue to follow that path until next thing you know, the light becomes clear, you can see exactly where you're supposed to go. And once you see where you're supposed to go, then you've hit the level that you need to hit, which ultimately gives you the success that you're trying to achieve. So allow discipline to come into your life, understand the lesson that the discipline teaches you, and embrace the discipline. Don't make the same mistakes that continue to hit the wall. Learn it, change it, and grow. So, side note, like, I'm glad I got out my own maze, because I would have needed some more discipline. So, but anyway, again, if you like the stuff that you see, follow me, definitely subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook. These are the principles that I live by, and I just want to continue to share these because it's good information that everybody needs to hear. So again, click the link, send me comments, I'll get back to them as soon as I can, and I'll talk to y'all later.